Dear students, welcome to the current affairs topic, and in this topic we are going to discuss the rural air pollution. So why this rural air pollution has become relevant nowadays? Let's analyze. Recently, the Supreme Court has appointed an environment pollution control authority, and they has put a warning, that is, all private vehicles in Delhi could be banned from the roads given the steadily deteriorating air quality in the capital. We know that already the capital city has been struggling or facing this severe pollution. We know that the Delhi has come up with several schemes like odd even programs or the policies to control and to curb the increasing air pollution in the central city or in the capital city. Now let get into the discussion. First of all, why rural air pollution is a concern? We know that till now we have been more concerned and more discussing the urban air pollution, and there has been a popular notion that the pollution is more concentrated or is more concerned with the urban areas, because urban areas is where the consumption is more, the energy is being used more, the production activity is very high. So, and the transportations are very large or is more. Hence, there will be a proportionate or a higher proportion of the air pollution. But the statistics is showing a different trend. So why the rural air pollution is a concern? Because analyzing the effects of the toxic air on the children's health in 194 countries in 2016, and this report has found that in India almost 61,000 deaths of the children under 5 years due to are from this ambient household pollution. And if you are considering the age bracket of 14 years or below, then it is approximately 1 lakh death. And this is contrary to the popular perception of the urban pollution. That is, out of the 1.1 million air pollution related deaths in 2015, 75% were from the rural India, because the household pollution has become a severe or a more concerned fact than the urban pollution. And what makes this rural pollution is more severe is that there is no air quality monitoring in the rural areas. We know that the Central Pollution Control Board and other related agencies has come up with several measures in controlling and regulating the urban pollution, but no such measures has not taken till now to address the rural air pollution. So, why air pollution is a concern? We know that the issue or this air pollution is linked to a number of long term physical and the mental developmental problems. It creates or it leads to asthma and the other breathing difficulties in the children and old people and those who are allergic to dust particles. Also, it is connected with the country's shifting epidemiological profile. That is, it is feeding into the rise of non communicable diseases such as cardiovascular conditions and cancer, and especially the lungs disorder. Now, let's get into the causes of the air pollution. There are different causes for the air pollution, but the article discusses about a few, which includes the climatic factors, especially in the winter region. The effect of the pollution, even though the pollution as such is not more, the effect of the pollution will be more and severe, which can be felt in the Delhi region because of the low movement of the air. The pollution will be more concentrated in specific regions, which creates more issues than the other times or other climatic times. The next is the stubble burning, then the brick kilns, coal fired factories, wood fires for heat, etc. are causing air pollution. Apart from that, we can also list the thermal power plants, transportation, etc. also into this list. But the article is talking about this few causes of the air pollution. Now, let's analyze the measures taken to address the rural pollution. The draft National Clean Air aims to expand the monitoring network to include the rural areas also, which is a good sign of the government is more concerning or is recognizing about the rural pollution. And the next is the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana. So let's look into the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana, why the scheme has been framed, etc. So in our lecture series on the government schemes and policies, we have given a detailed analysis of this Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana. You can watch that and you can download the notes. Okay, so how this Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana addresses the rural air pollution? We know that through this Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana, it is aimed at shifting these poor households from the biomass to a clean liquefied petroleum gas. So while doing this, the household pollution that is arising from the cooking or the consumption of the biomass fuels can be addressed to a large extent. But the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana scheme has failed because it doesn't get the workers out of the way in practice because of the LPG costs are a major deterrent to the adoption or changing from the biomass to the LPG fuel. Now let's discuss few of the concerns with the present policy. The first one is there is little details on how violation of the existing emission norms should be addressed. Then the second is that the program doesn't envisage any cooperation and coordination across crucial ministries such as health, transportation and energy. So when it comes to the rural pollution, the coordination between this government ministries and the department becomes more crucial because the open defecation, the issues like open defecation, manual scavenging, etc. is more in the rural areas. And also when it comes to the energy, the biomass consumption is more in the rural areas. So there should be a coordination between these ministries when it comes to the addressing the rural pollution. So that's all. So these are the topics discussed in the article. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video.